Hey, San Antonio, this is Rob from the MetalWorks. We're here at the White Rabbit to support one of our favorite bands. Yes, it brings me great pleasure to welcome back my good buddy here. One of the most distinct voices in metal I have with me, Des Ferrara and John of the band DevilDriver. How are you guys doing?
Doing fine. How you doing, man?
How you doing, John?
Hot.
There's a lot to talk about, Des, and before we start talking about the new one, I want to just jump back a little bit. Tell me, looking back now, how do you feel about how things went down for the debut? Were you happy? Were you satisfied with how the success of the debut turned out?
Yeah, we're happy, man. You know, the label kind of threw us out there and let the fans take their choice. And now with the second album, they're like way behind us, pushing it like no tomorrow. And, you know, we love what we've come up with. We hope the people do too.
The sophomore, The Fury of Our Maker's Hand, is going to come out at the end of this month on the 28th.
Correct.
Talk a little bit about what separates this release from the debut.
June 28th, it does come up. What separates it? More intensity, I believe, more melody. The band has grown as a whole. You're going to hear the growth on the second album 100%. Everybody in this band, besides myself, plays guitar. So like John, my drummer, laid a lot of the guitar on the album.
Cool.
My bass player laid a lot of the guitar. And when you have that kind of chemistry of everybody kind of pitching in and making a team effort at it, it comes out better. You know what I mean? Don't you think, John? I mean, what else would you say differentiates the first album from the second one?
For the most part, it's a faster record.
Yeah.
And some of the songs that were reminiscent of Cold Chamber as writing style, musically and lyrically, really that doesn't apply on this one at all. It's all just way more stepped up than the first one.
There was a slight lineup change, and for some bands that might be a hindrance, but I've kind of heard and read that really helped out the band. It helped the band kind of gel. Like you said, everyone kind of came up to the plate. Can you comment on that a little bit?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, since the inception of DevilDriver, even when we were called Death Ride, there's been a lot of member changes, and every time somebody does come into the band, it always works out for the better, and the band gets better from it. And the addition of Michael Spreitzer is an awesome addition. I mean, he helped write Hold Back the Day, the single. These guys have known him for a long time, and you want to comment on that, or?
Yeah, I mean, Evan was the major writer of the first record, but we weren't threatened when he left at all. You know, like, we know what we were capable of.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
so,
as a matter of fact, and I'll go on record saying it, we were happy.
Right.
Because when one guy just goes, I want to write, then it doesn't let the other people that have info and input to do it, man. And these guys had a lot of input to put in, and seeing them all work together on this one was just a great experience.
Let's talk a little bit logistically about The Fear of Our Maker's Hand. I know you guys recorded it here in Texas, but talk a little bit about the logistics of the record, like how many tracks, who recorded it, things like that.
now we got 14 tracks. We recorded two of which became B-sides, so the record's gonna be 12 tracks. Colin Richardson did it. Everybody in the band wanted him from what he's done with Napalm and Fear Factory and Machine Head. We knew he got the sound that we wanted. So we did it in El Paso, took about a month and a half. It was painless, simple, and everything couldn't have worked out better.
Yeah,
I heard you guys were really happy with Sonic Ranch Studios out there.
That's a great place, man. I mean, we're going back, right, John?
Yeah. I mean, each band member gets their own room, cooks. You know, it's like
Cool.
it's.
Did y'all go to El Paso and party a little bit sometimes? Or?
Most definitely. We went in and partied, most definitely. I mean, our bass player met a girl from El Paso, moved her out to Boston. Looks like he's going to get married, so...
No shit.
So he's got a little Texas in him, or rather, she does now.
Let's talk about videos, because we definitely spun the videos you guys did in support of the debut. My girl Amy out there at Roadrunner tells me I should be getting a new one in the next few weeks. Let's talk about the new video.
It's for Hold Back the Day, and it's kind of an homage to Black Sabbath Paranoid video with all the 60s, 70s psychedelic colors and the stage is floating and everything. Well, we did it with Joe Lynch, who did the Nothing's Wrong video, and we did it behind a green screen and everything in Los Angeles. Good times. I mean, just good times. I think it's going to be a metal video that's going to look different than anything that's out there, and that's really what we wanted to bring you guys, is something absolutely different, much like DevilDriver is from a lot of the bands that are out today, you know?
Yeah, take it for what it is. Like, There is no other video. You may hate it, but it's not your typical jamming in a dark room in the basement. You know,
Right, right.
it's like psychedelic, and it's just totally different.
Yeah.
John, do you still think videos are important? I mean, obviously, it kind of seems like there's been a big momentum again for metal video.
Videos are more important now than they ever were throughout the 90s for metal bands like us, because Uranium, Headbangers Ball, and now there's another Metal Asylum. I haven't even seen it yet, but
Wow.
so yeah, more important than ever.
Yeah, more important than that. And when I'm hearing that music choice, that's on your TV, the music choice where you can listen to the metal station, I hear that's turning into a video station as well.
Cool.
So it's very important, man, and the kids get to see it, what you look like and everything else. You got to put your image across as well.
You guys
In our case, non-image. And
you guys toured rigorously in support of the debut, and I take it that you will continue to do that for the sophomore. What lies ahead for 05?
we're going to do this, then we go on Sounds of the Underground with Lamb of God, Clutch, High on Fire, Gore, you name it. And after that, we're thinking about August and September doing Europe. And then October, November, going to put a headlining package together. And finally, DevilDriver, after 2 years, is going to come back and headline and, probably play an hour-and-a-half set, man.
That's what we want.
We'd like to play like most of the first album and then just tell everybody, okay, now we're going to play the whole second album in its entirety,
Tell us a little bit for the people who are going to be tonight here at the White Rabbit. What can they expect from the live show? I know you guys were telling me off camera that you're going to play, like Des just said, a lot of the new record. But what do you guys got in store for us?
Oh, he was talking about the headliner. But
Oh, okay. But tonight, you guys are in support of the Machine Head tour. But still, we're going to get some new stuff even before the record drops.
we're gonna do 2 new songs and a 30-minute drum solo. And, and then just do a chunk of the material from the old thing, because the new album's not, and everybody's not familiar with it, so we're just going to do 2.
Right.
We're going to do a cover tonight, too. Should be fun.
Cool.
Covers.
Ace of Spades, Motorhead.
Sweet.
Sometimes we opt to take that out and put Sin and Sacrifice, one of the other new songs as well. We'll play 3 songs, so we're not sure, we'll gauge it by the crowd.
Right. Cool. Let's speak generally now about metal. We were talking a little while ago, but I really honestly feel that we're seeing a big uprise again in metal music, and you guys are obviously right smack in the middle of it. And with some of the success that we've seen a lot of these young bands come out with who are selling, over 100,000 records, how do you feel right now about the scene in the U.S.?
Scene's great, man. Metal's better than it ever was right now. You know what I mean? And I don't really take too much of a look at that kind of stuff. We're just doing what we're doing, and hopefully what we do gets across, But I'd love to see that all those kids that have been playing in their basements for so long are all up in bands right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of heavy metal going on, and the scene does feel revitalized. So,
Right. And Des, you've been a part of it for quite some time now. I mean, what kind of changes have you seen since your early beginnings till now, where people would look at you, and you've influenced a lot of musicians and vocalists? I mean, how has it changed? What would you say to maybe some of the musicians out there who watch this program?
It's always a roller coaster in music. It goes up and it goes down. I think right now it's really on an upswing for heavy music, and could be nothing but a good thing for people who enjoy heavy metal. We're hoping that more radio stations and everything else start carrying heavy metal bands, start bringing it to the people, and because the people want it. So.
Okay. I want to thank you guys for taking the time today. John, any last words for the people out there in SA, or anything that we missed?
Just buy our new album, please.
How about you, Des?
Anybody who supported us in the past, thank you very much. And anybody who's looking forward to the new DevilDriver, go pick it up. You're not going to be let down. Come see us fucking live. We're going to fucking not let you down. That's where it's at for DevilDriver, is our live show. And I know that you guys have been supporting DevilDriver, and that's why we're here. We're here in the heat, and we're ready to throw the fuck down.
Remember, San Antonio, the new one is called The Fury of the Maker's Hand. It's going to be out on June 28th by the time you see this. So be sure to go out to your record stores and pick that shit up right now.
Request it early, man. Go out and request it early.
For more info, all you got to do is just go to robsmotorworks.com or DevilDriver.com. It's all there. Remember, SA, you saw John and Des of DevilDriver only right here on Rob's Metalworks.
Yeah.